Hey YouTube fans, just want to get on here and just tell you a little bit of background about myself. I realized I never actually gave you a really good intro video, so just want to tell you a little bit about who I am and where I came from. Um, I was born and raised in St. Joseph, Missouri, and was always a big kid. I have pictures of myself from when I was 2 years old, 3 years old, and I was very, very big for that size even then. And I've never been small. Growing up, this is just how I've always been. A real big guy. That's always sort of been my identity too, is the big guy. Always played football as a kid. I did weightlifting as a kid, and so that was just sort of who I was. I've always tried to lose weight too. I remember as a kid, my parents got a nutritionist, a dietitian to come to my house and talk to me about weight loss. And I was probably 8 or 9 at that point, and so I've always done that. I've done every fad diet in the world, from shakes to practical starvation to just very low calorie, high exercise regimens, and none of them ever really worked for me. The only thing that ever really did work is back in 2007. I tried to lose weight using the weight loss drug phentermine, and that actually worked for a while. And I was very dedicated to it. Every night I'd walk 2 or 3 miles. I'd spend, 2 or 3 hours every night walking, and I would come home, and for dinner I would have a cucumber or a couple slices of watermelon. And that's how I lived for about a year. And the weight did drop off. It worked for me. I dropped down from a starting weight of about 360 down to 290. So, I lost about 70 pounds doing that over about a year. And after that, the weight just started creeping back up. And that's how I got to the beginning of this journey. Over about 4 or 5 years, it crept up and crept up and crept up. And finally found myself at 380 pounds. I'd given up. I didn't have any hope. I decided that this is the way I was going to be. And that I was going to die young, that I wasn't going to have kids. I wasn't happy with myself. I was in a bad place. It was a bad time. But I bounced back from that, developed a new plan. And that's when I started looking into weight loss surgery, for real. Gosh, that was just a year ago. It's amazing how much has changed since then. Last April, I started actually going through my 6 month of medically managed weight loss through, so my insurance would cover it. And went to monthly meetings and started eating healthier, and the weight slowly came back down some. Over those 6 months, I lost about 30 pounds, and then actually started my surgery prep with my 2-week liquid diet, and started that at 360, and by the morning of surgery I was 342. It's been a wild year. It's just amazing to think that that was the way it was even a year ago. Because now things are totally different. I have hope again. The weight's coming off. I feel like I'm starting a new life. Starting to become the me that I wanted to be, and the me that I remember being when I was younger, and when I was in high school, when I was very confident. I've always had self-confidence, but getting that side of myself back, and that feels good. What else? A little bit of background of who I am. I am a graduate of the University of Missouri, thus my name, the Gastric Tiger, and I actually work at the University of Missouri. I have a wife of almost 10 years, and a puppy, but no kids yet. That was part of my background of why I wanted to have this surgery, is found out that I was not capable of having kids due to metabolic reasons, and that this was one of the ways I could fix that. I'm looking forward to having kids someday. It'll be great. I'll enjoy being a dad. Still live in Missouri, and it's getting cold here. It's that time of year. Let's see. Anyway, that's a little bit about myself. Just wanted to, you people who have been watching me, I wanted to let you know who you're watching. If you have any questions, just leave them below, and I'll try to field them for you. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I hope you thumbs up and subscribe and tell your friends. Thanks.